Welcome back to Stellaris. In the last episode we continued to expand our empire. We built a starport in the Ruby system, and in this episode we are going to continue doing exactly the things that we've been doing, expanding the empire, developing our planets, developing the star bases, and yeah, so let's just get going. Modify the speed to fastest.
System survey concluded.
Excellent. Continue down this way.
Construction completed.
Right. Let's see here. Beta KLE. There is one more asteroid here that we can mine. So let's just do that. We need food though, so I hope that there was one of these places that had food. Yeah, here. Okay, so the population is almost finished growing. Excellent. We'll build another hydroponics farm here though, just in case.
Construction completed.
Okay, this one is done. I'm wondering if we should take Ulm first to avoid any pirates coming from that direction. This system is all complete, so we'll go build a research station there.
Construction completed.
So scientist Schmort has developed new skills. Expertise industry, that's not very useful for a scientist who is out surveying.
We have detected an anomaly.
Anomaly? Observing the massive asteroid C234, we have found something. Further investigation is warranted. I like this one. Interesting. Routine investigation, level 6. Let's go and do that. Model 16 has opened their borders to us. Okay. I don't really know why they closed them in the first place. Overwhelming fleet power. Well now, okay. We have an equivalent technology level though. That's not too bad when they've had an advanced start. These guys are getting... No, they are not that fond of us. How about these guys? They're getting quite friendly. Okay.
Construction completed.
As per Chancellor Mugdal's mandate, additional mining stations have been constructed. So... how... 360 to build the research stations there. I cannot upgrade this one yet. Most of the pops here are actually done, so we can build a hydroponics farm there, which will get us more food. We can switch these two. Actually, let's put that there. How come... Interesting. You can go there. Yep, that looks good. Okay, so Let's just build the research stations. We're making 94 minerals per month now, so...
Construction completed.
Okay.
Construction completed.
This one is done. We'll build the mining stations.
System survey concluded.
2 system surveys at once. Okay, right. This one. You can go survey there.
We have detected an anomaly.
Repeated scans of Hokrai to surface give inconsistent sensor readings, almost as if the planet itself was in a constant state of upheaval. I'll research that one. Mining your own business. Deep within a crevice of the giant asteroid C234, we have found something astonishing. There is mining gear attached to the rock, digging itself into the vast depth of the asteroid. It stands abandoned, with no sign of who placed it there. If we can stop the machine, we might be able to learn something about the technology used to build it, but we must hurry before random debris crushes it. Where is this? Oh, fail. Gee. Right, so it's all the way down there. Let's just scrap it for materials, I think.
System survey concluded.
Let's survey this one. I suspect that that one would have required a construction ship, which would have been a kind of a bother to get down there in time. Living metal lakes. Investigation of the caverns below the surface of Tazri 5 revealed them to be filled with a silvery liquid metal that flows from cavern to cavern in gleaming rivers, pooling into underground lakes. More surprising still is the discovery that this metal substance shares many key properties with organic life forms, including responding to environmental stimulus and exhibiting self-sustaining processes. It remains to be seen whether this exceptional metal should be classified as truly alive, but it may have several practical applications for our engineering technology. Plus 25% tech project progress gain on the living metal. Excellent.
Construction completed.
Let's build the starport here as well. And we can... No, I don't have that yet. That's a shame. How many... we have room for one more starport. I think that I'll build a fleet starport in Chariot, perhaps? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a difficult one. I want it to be somewhat central in our controlled area, but that's expanding all the time. Pirates will either come here, here, or here. I think Lassia would be the best option actually, so we'll upgrade this one and make shipyards there. Piracy risk it's at 7%, which is not too bad. And it's only 56 days until the minus 10% happiness modifier expires, which is good. And the salty, we have that for a long time still.
Construction completed.
So this one is done. Let's go take the weird Thosk system.
System survey concluded.
Excellent. Eye of Hawking. That is a nice name. Survey this one. Grimacing. The very geological structure of Hokrai 2 is indeed in flux, driven by what Science Officer Gladram assures us is a tectonic process as fascinating as it is esoteric. What is of more interest to the Ul-Tur Confederation is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near-instant stabilization of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely, more habitable is theoretically possible. Caledorn estimates that an additional 200 energy credits will be needed to power a thorough mapping of planetary activity and determine the validity of what the science officer has termed a surgical terraforming strike. Actual terraforming lies beyond our grasp at present, so this is an exciting opportunity. This is in the system Hawkeye, which I assume is... well, all the way up there. Let's just study the natural processes.
We have detected an anomaly.
So there are fragments of an unknown vessel in close orbit of Alcor and alien specimen procurement. The director of the Museum of Exobiology on Diamond has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. It will require the full resources of a science ship for a lengthy period of time. We will gather these specimens.
Situation log has been updated.
And I'm worried about where these things are. 3 of them are down there. None of them up here. So, okay, that's within possibility then, I'd say. Great.
Construction completed.
Ulm is completed. We do not have enough influence to do much with these at the moment. We'll grab Medkarash as soon as we have. I see no reason to send a construction vessel back here. There are a few science things in 3, 4, 5 systems that we haven't grabbed, which I assume that we may just as well grab now that I look at it, so let's just build a construction ship and do that as well. Blinding Fate. The irradiated fragments the IUTS Gleg-Glor crew registered in close orbit of Alcor are indeed the remains of a spacefaring vessel. With a very distinctive design, it matches no known make on record. We have extracted some data from the ship's damaged computers, recorded in an alien language like nothing we have ever seen before, and one we are unable to translate. By studying the remains, Science Officer Schlugger postulates that the craft, known as the Kotalo, suffered a navigational error when exiting FTL, bringing it too close to the gamma-ray jets of Alcor. Large portions of the ship were stripped apart through radiolysis. There are no survivors. Unfortunate. 350 society research. Wow, thank you.
Construction completed.
Okay, so that one is done. Let's build the research station here. Also, let's have a look at the surface. 1, 2, 3, 4. We still need one more pop. You guys need to breed faster. You probably should go there though. And we can upgrade the heritage site, the autochthon monument. We can also upgrade the power plants and the mining network, and we can build a mining network there, and we can build a mining network here, which should be plenty at the moment, since I think we spent most of our resources on that. This robot should be on this site, and we can build a power plant here.
System survey concluded.
Wow. Okay, life signs have been detected coming from inside the atmosphere of this gas giant. Could it indicate the presence of some kind of biosphere? We'll research that. And this system has been surveyed. So let's survey the next. Yes, I'm going to do these, but all in due time.
Anomalous readings registered.
Canyons deep enough to be seen from orbit furrow the surface of Terraforming 7, yet the planet is as dry as a dust bowl. What could have happened to the water that once so profoundly carved Terraforming 7's stone? We'll research that. We got a unity point. Let's go with the starbase influence cost reduction here. That's 7.5 reduction, so which means that I think we can build, yep, that we can. Excellent.
System survey concluded.
Great. Let's continue to survey. Atmospheric ecosystem. We have discovered a thriving ecosystem in the upper atmosphere of the gas giant Hokrai 5. Massive floating creatures having evolved bodies filled with lighter-than-air gases follow the wind currents and feed off the energy released by the gas giant's frequent lightning storms. These beings in turn support colonies of smaller animals that prey on atmospheric plankton and each other. Fascinating. +3 society research on the planet.
We have detected an anomaly.
The measured surface temperature of Ramas 5 is in the hundreds of degrees despite its frozen surface. What could be causing these discrepancies? Research that one. And this construction ship is out of a job, which means that it has to go over here. And this one isn't doing anything at the moment, so let's go out and survey this. Metamorphic dehydration. Following a thorough investigation of Terraforming 7, the IUT's Hurgledash crew has confirmed that the planet used to be covered in flowing water several billion years ago. However, the geochemical composition of the planet's basalt crust proved highly hydrophilic, so much so that Terraforming 7's thirsty rocks eventually absorbed and bound all of the water on its surface. Now, all that remains of these vast oceans are salty brine streaks lining Terraforming 7's numerous canyons. Science officer Dukschnuk adds that the mineral hydrates now dominating Terraforming 7's landscape could have many valuable industrial applications. +4 minerals to the planet. Nice.
Construction completed.
Right, so this one is complete. Let's build us research stations in Fianita. Also pay attention to the surface here. It's a shame that none of these people migrate. I can resettle him, but I don't think he will be very happy about it. What happens if I do this? Resettlement policy is set to disallowed. So no, I cannot resettle them, and I will not. I don't think that is even legal in an egalitarian society. I can set it to allowed, but I'm guessing that the Free Thought Alliance will... Yep, they will be unhappy if I do that, and I don't want that.
System survey concluded.
Excellent. Let's survey down there.
Construction completed.
Oh, many things
Construction
happening.
completed.
Okay, so there is an alien fleet up here that we are evading. Rather large one too. If you are hearing sound in the background, it seems to be the cat who is playing with something. So the science vessel is trying to avoid, which is good. What the heck is up with these systems for this guy up here? Anyways, we have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Marade system. These strange objects have been flagged as Teth aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution. I assume that they were there when we went in there, so they are probably some kind of crystalline entities or something. Bera 2, this barren and lifeless world, is showing signs of once having supported a biosphere. We'll research that. And we have completed the research of global energy management, which gives us the energy grid and the capacity overload. Load balancing facilities can greatly improve the stability of local grids and feed excess power back into centralized capacitors. So we need a new research. Sentinel point defense is not too bad. We'll go with that. Let's take a look here again. Not really that much I'm interested in doing on that planet. Just waiting for this to get done with whatever they're doing. White Hell. Despite the seemingly frozen surface of Rammas 5, the planet's orbital path around Rammas leaves it blistering at several hundred degrees. Under normal circumstances, this would sublimate the ice of Rammas 5's surface. However, extreme gravitational pressure exerted by the planet's ultra-dense core keeps the water in a solid state, resulting in a planet of fiery hot ice. Curious. +3 society research modifier.
Construction completed.
Medkarash is done. Well, now, this is a very interesting system. We'll build the mining stations first and foremost.
System survey concluded.
Lots of things that are done now. We're Thusk. Let's build the mining station. Oh no, never mind. Let's build that mining station and then that mining station. This science ship in Hokri is done. Let's go. Actually, I think that you can go and collect the ravenous Zolkor. Yes, that's good. You're done here, so you'll survey this system. And these things are done as well, so, but no, we do not have the minerals at the moment. Non-aggression pact invitation. So the Principality of Yibar, which is these guys, have entered a non-aggression pact with these guys. I'm not overly concerned or bothered with that. As a matter of fact, I think that is a good thing. These guys are all of a sudden receptive. So how about a research agreement? You want me to pay for that? If I give you my communications... Whoa, you have many communications. I don't want all of those. No. I can give you my communications and I can probably transfer some energies credits to you. Not that much though. So 410? Sure. Your proposal is being processed. Please wait. How about you guys? You're wary. You don't want an exception pact. I was reading acceptance and yeah. You don't want a non-aggression pact? Do you want to enter? No, you do definitely not want to enter any kind of deal. How about communications? No. Right, okay. Have a nice day. You guys, you're neutral. Do not consider us relevant. How dare you. +10. No such thing. Due to neutral attitude, I need to get a better attitude with them. They actually have saturating gas already. That's early for a strategic resource. But I'm going to pay dearly for it, so I don't think I will. Right, okay, this guy isn't doing anything. Right, I'm waiting for the influence. A research agreement with the guys up there is actually quite useful for now, though. Terraforming Candidate discovered. Our detailed survey of Bera 2 has revealed that it may once have supported life in the distant past. There are significant deposits of frozen water at the polar ice caps and beneath the planet's surface. The existence of valley networks suggests that the water may once have flowed freely. Terraforming this planet would theoretically be possible, but we do not yet possess the technology to accomplish this monumental task within a realistic time frame. So Bera 2 will be able to be terraformed once the climate restoration technology has been researched. Not that that helps us much.
System survey concluded.
Well, that is probably going to become our system, but still. Let's go up and survey that one. Deja vu. Sensors report a ship with seemingly identical properties to the unique remains uncovered near Alcor. Okay. Sensors report a ship with seemingly identical properties to the unique remains uncovered near Alcor has just dropped from hyperspace in the Beta Caeli system. They are hailing us. On screen. The crew of the strange ship that mirrors the wreck found near Alcor seem excited to speak with us, though our translators cannot decode their language. They identify themselves with the low-frequency verbal expressions that sound like Kotalo, a name we've heard before. Perhaps we can communicate using raw data. Try to ask what their purpose is. Here is. We receive a flurry of data in response, including cartographic imaging of a neighboring galaxy and footage of what can only be engineers working on an alien faster-than-light drive. We can draw no other conclusion than that these are explorers from another galaxy. Their ship's lack of weapons capacity would support this theory. We send back footage of Ul-Turan explorers on their first journey beyond our solar system, and the reaction from the alien crew appears to be jubilant. Send them the data recovered from the Alcor wreck. The excitement of the Kotalo crew seems to evaporate. Multiple crew members begin to tap away at consoles using their tentacle-like appendages. They transmit what look to be their passenger manifest, navigational data and crew logs to us. Without a doubt, the data matches that of the Alcor wreck to the letter, with one exception. The Alcor wreck contained further entries with later dates. It would appear that the Alcor wreck is the same ship as the one now before us, only older. This isn't possible. Despite their alien mannerism, the Kotalo crew's consternation is evident. Our own scientific attachés inform us that if the Alcor wreck is indeed the future of the ship before us, any information we give them may have unforeseen consequences. Right. Well, all of you who have watched Star Trek at any time and seen any kind of timeline anomaly knows that it's always a good idea to interfere, so we will warn them. The extragalactic explorers begin poring hurriedly over the system data we send them, speaking to one another in their strange language and entering a flurry of commands on their consoles. Our diplomats wait patiently for a reply, but before it can come, the ship's engines begin to power up unexpectedly. Before we can react, they're vanished. Good luck, Starfarers.
System survey concluded.
Because that won't come back to bite us later on. Let's survey that system. How is things on the surface here? Right, so they accepted our deal, yes, good, good. How about on the surface here? And the surface here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we still need this one to complete its breeding cycle.
System survey concluded.
Sensors pick up rhythmic movement on the hellish surface of Bera 1A. And 2 of our construction ships are done. No, one of them and one of the science ships. So you can move on and build this research station. You can go down there and survey that system. I wonder, these things, did we get? Yes, we did. Investigate Teth aliens, we'll do that. And we have completed the research of interstellar fleet traditions, which gives us the Starbase Building Fleet Academy and the Starbase Building Naval Logistics Office, which is very useful. A body of knowledge regarding combat's behaviors is useless without a strong code governing its use. So... Now, this is a difficult choice, because habitability plus 5% is very good. Terrestrial sculpting is extremely good, because it gives us terraforming, but so is colonial centralization, which gives us the planetary capital. We really could use terraforming, however, we do not have the money necessary, the energy credits necessary to do terraforming, because that is expensive, like 3,000 and 5,000 energy credits per planet to terraform. So while we have some, like this 25-sized world here, candidates for terraforming, I think that we are going to just skip out on that for now. So let's take the colonial centralization, which will robust frameworks for local governance created on a per-case basis to meet each colony's needs, just to get the planetary capital. Right, and on that note, that is actually a quite good location to end the episode. So thank you all for joining me, and see you all next time.